Unable to keep up with the who, the when, the why, and the how? Fear not, it's a little late, but this is last week's news. Now. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by for a Monday. And if you're brand new here, hey, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell, make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment down below. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask you also hit that like button. Before you leave, drop a comment. YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. Okay, same things, no changes there. Merch store is still going. Link will be down below in the description. Check out the playlist, just builds up those viewing hours. And of course, check out those featured channels. Okay, it's Monday. We know why we're here. Time to quickly get a recap of some of the news stories you might have missed in the world of pop culture. That was last week. And links to all the articles will be down below in the description. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, first story comes from Deadline. Willow, after one season on Disney Plus, is canceled. Wow, shocking. Couldn't see that coming. I mean, how could this be possible with the cringy dialogue that makes the CW look like Shakespeare, sprinkle in some intersectional feminism, throw in a big heaping scoop of emasculating men, and top it off with Disney's not-so-secret gay agenda? How did this show get canceled? I have no idea. But we know it's another IP that has been destroyed by Kathleen Kennedy. Next story comes to us from FandomWire. Apparently, we've got the new team of the Avengers for the upcoming Avengers film, The Kang Dynasty. Do you know about this? Putz. Okay, so this story comes from news article comes from a variety of sources that FandomWire has put together. Most notably, the internet Hollywood scooper Grace Randolph. So take it with a grain of salt. But we know that the writer for the Avengers Kang Dynasty will be the writer for that big box office success, Waspman, Ant-Man, whatever mania, and will be directed by this person also directed the equally massive box office success, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Ooh, what could go wrong here? So what we have here, according to this article, and again, this is just a rumor, we have Spider-Man, Tom Holland, okay. The director of Shang-Chi obviously is going to have Shang-Chi in his own film. Sure, why not? Captain America, not Steve Rogers. We're going to have Falcon. Everyone's favorite would be Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. Moon Knight. Okay. Daredevil. Okay. Neither one was an Avenger, but whatever. Shuri and discount Black Widow Yelena Belova. Of course, gotta check off another box. So of course we're gonna have Namor, Hulk, and She-Hulk. Why not? Of course. Oh, and Wasp and Ant-Man too. This makes 12. 12 Avengers. I remember first Avengers had what, half? And was a huge, massive success. But hey, if we're going to add more, it's going to be an even bigger success based on everything Marvel's done with Phase 4 and starting with Phase 5. Oh, this could end Marvel Studios. Proud of yourself? Oy. Okay. Going over to the New York Post. Apparently, someone over there is not a fan of Jenna Ortega. Let's take a look at this article here. Johnny Oleksinski is a writer for the New York Post and doesn't seem to be a big fan of the Wednesday Star. His article claimed she said that her conduct on set of Wednesday was unprofessional. Let's look at the article right here. Let's get her actual quote on it, where she says, quote, "There were times on that set where I even became almost unprofessional in a sense where I started changing lines," Ortega said, proudly citing the sort of actions that would get anybody else in another profession fired. Okay, Jenna goes on to say, quote, "The script supervisor thought I was going with something, and then I had to sit down with the writers, and they'd be like, 'Wait, what happened to the scene?' And I'd have to go and explain why I couldn't do certain things. Some of those things, quote, Wednesday being in a love triangle. It made no sense. There was a line about a dress she has to wear for a dance, and she says, 'Oh my God, I love it.' I can't believe I said that. I literally hate myself. I had to go. No." Okay, that's Jenna's statement. But the writer goes on, he wasn't done, where he says, "Jenna, you're in a mediocre spinoff of the Addams Family that's best known for a flailing arms dance on TikTok. Nothing about it makes sense. When the writers are saying to you, 'Wait, what happened to the scene?' you've crossed an obvious line and are no longer doing your job." The writer then goes on to make a very bad comparison about Katherine Heigl in the early days of the show Grey's Anatomy. I'd like to remind the writer of this article that Katherine Heigl was never the main star of Grey's Anatomy. Now, this is actors talking to writers and changing lines and scenes and actions that they do is not uncommon. We know Harrison Ford did that during Empire Strikes Back. We know Sylvester Stallone does it quite often. Henry Cavill was known for this in season 2 of The Witcher. Apparently, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news there, Johnny, but obviously the changes that Jenna made or suggested were the right ones. The show was a massive success for Netflix. Sounds like someone's a little bitter. Just saying. And finally, from IndieWire, Rainn Wilson had some interesting remarks when he talked about the 8th episode of The Last of Us and his depiction of a character, David. It was a preacher who not seems to be what he claims. And I'm gonna read from the article right here, where Rainn says, quote, "I do think there is an anti-Christian bias in Hollywood. As soon as the David character in The Last of Us started reading from the Bible, I knew he was going to be a horrific villain. Could there be a Bible reading preacher on a show who's actually loving and kind?" Wow, that's unexpected. The article goes on to say that defaming Christians and people of faith in general has really become a tired and unoriginal TV and movie cliche. And Mr. Rainn, who is not a Christian, I don't know what faith he professes, but he's not a fan of Christianity. entity, but he said that most of the Christians he does know are very kind and helpful people. I mean, he's not wrong. But this is Hollywood, where a majority of these writers and producers see the world in one particular way and assume that everyone else thinks the exact same way in this little bubble. It's kind of refreshing to see one of their own call them out on it. But hey, that's some of the news you might have missed. Let me know what you think, as I'm turning this back over to you down below in the comments. And tonight I will also be on Legion Talk. We're going back to the world of Westeros, season 2, episode 9, Battle of Blackwater. Ooh, that was a good one. And then also throughout the week, Thursday I will be on Roman of the Empire. We're to be talking about the sequels to the Alien franchise. And of course, I'll have something for you on Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Really means a lot to me. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. But before you head out the door, remember, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you very soon. And until then, have a great week. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.